Call to order, roll call.
Okay, Director Record?
Here.
Director Stock?
Here.
Director Sassnett?
Here.
Director Wellman?
Here.
Director Duell?
Here.
Let the record show all directors are present.
Thank you. Our flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. The next item on the agenda is reporting on the closed session. The item to report is that the board rejected a proposed lease on a lot owned by the CSD. The next item on our agenda is our public comment. This portion of the meeting is reserved for any person desiring to address the board on any matter not on this agenda over which this board has jurisdiction. Please be advised, however, that Brown Act prohibits action on items that are not listed on the agenda or properly added to the agenda under the provisions of the Brown Act. Board members may, however, respond briefly to statements made or questions posed. They may ask a question for clarification or request staff to report back to the board at a later meeting. Also, the board may take action to direct staff to place the matter on a future agenda. Speakers are limited to 3 minutes. Please step to the podium and state your name for the record before making your comments. Any public comments this evening? Good evening.
Good evening, Larry Heasley. I'm going to supply some additional information for you guys to consider as far as CERT. I did a calculation of what it would cost to hire traffic control people to do some of the activities that CERT does for the community. Oktoberfest is 30 people, 6 hours at $38.50 an hour. I'm sure you can all do the math. I don't think we can afford that as far as for hiring. And if you have to hire a contract person, you have to pay prevailing wage. Stuck with that. So I put in value, monetary value that CERT supplies to the community. Not that we ask for anything from the community. We're pretty much self-sufficient as far as our expenditures. But I'm trying to have a hard time. I have a hard time figuring out why the CSD would not accept $7,000 worth of paving outside the building to complete a portion of it, and yet they still want to charge me money charge CERT money for rent, at least. That's all I have. If there's any questions, I'm willing to amplify it. And that's just the one event that we go through. But you know what we do here. We do the traffic control, the parking. We do safety. We have first aid set up. And we do this all, and the $38.50 is the lowest labor rate that you can get. Our people are all certified and trained in traffic control, which is a requirement for hiring traffic control people. So therefore, I know this because that's my role. I'm certified by the state to train people on traffic control. Any questions?
Just to confirm, we have an agenda item on next month's meeting?
Yes, at the last board member, Director Duell, requested that they CERT be placed on the agenda. So yes, they will be placed on the agenda for the August board meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And the other question is, I tried to find this meeting on the website. It's not there yet, the special meeting. I wasn't sure where it was going to go on. I just saw the sign on the way back in. Oh, no. It was a special meeting tonight.
May I comment?
Yes, thank you.
So for special meetings, we are obligated by the Brown Act to post it in 3 public places within 24 hours, and that requirement was fulfilled. So
Okay.
if it did not get on the website, maybe that was an oversight, but it was definitely within the Brown Act regulation.
Okay. Just information, not critical. Just I saw it on the sign, so I thought, okay. So I came up here, came back at noon from down south. And I go, look at this. Well, there's a sign. I'll go out and look at the agenda. It's going to go out there. Couldn't find it there either.
The agenda's in all the bulletin boards, sir.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Thank you for
I
that
put them there myself. So.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Larry, for the information. All right. the next item on the agenda is approval of expenditure. The board to approve emergency booster pump repair expenditure not to exceed $12,000 to be paid as capital expense in, account 8023 water. Would you like to elaborate?
Sure.
General Manager.
Okay, so the electrical panel at Booster 1, which is located on Jack Hill Road, failed and was in need of urgent repairs. Attached is the cost of materials and labor from P&G Electric. The pump is currently running on a standby generator for around 2 hours a day to help maintain our tank level. With fire season upon us, it is imperative to make these needed repairs as soon as possible to keep our tanks full. It is requested that the board approve the expenditure for booster pump repairs not to exceed $12,000. The reason the bid you'll see is $10,333. That does not include the cost of a permit. So we estimated the cost of a permit. So we put not to exceed. It will definitely be less than $12,000. And it's to be paid as a capital expense, account 8023, which is water.
What's the cost of the generator that we have up there? I'm assuming we're renting it.
No, it's our generator.
Oh, it is
it's always there for emergencies, but
okay.
It is costly. It's aged. It's not efficient, and it's loud, disturbing some of the neighbors. We've received some phone calls and assured them that we're trying to not use the generator as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask just a few random? So did it fail? Like, is it preventative maintenance that didn't happen, or is it?
No, they actually weren't sure exactly what happened, but all of a sudden it shut down. And when our employees got to the site, the electrical panel was completely fried, burnt to a crisp. So maybe aging wiring, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not an electrician. And I wish I had a picture of it. My public works director does, and I didn't have it readily available, but it was obviously in the oven.
Any other questions or comments? No?
Well, that tank feeds a significant portion of the district, so
yes, it does.
it's something that's going to be required.
If there are no other comments or questions, then we need a motion.
I make a motion to approve the expenditure for the booster pump repairs not to exceed $12,000 to be paid as a capital expense out of 8023 water.
A second.
All right, thank you. We'll have a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carried. Thank you. All right. I believe that was everything on our agenda for this evening.
Did you do the director's input?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at the next page. I need the next page. Sorry.
I don't have anything. I just.
Thanks
waiting
for
to hear.
that.
So would this be input on that one item or anything? Okay.
Any item.
I know the golf course was
I
talking about revamping.
Hold on a second. I gotta have Laura Lynn put it up so that I can read it. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I moved on. I was bringing our website up on the screen
okay.
for our audience member.
It's a pretty horse.
It is?
It is a pretty horse. All right, here, I can do it from here.
Oh, you got it? Okay. I apologize.
Sorry, excuse me. The Board of Director time. This portion of the meeting is reserved for directors to present to the Board of Directors and the public information, announcements, and items that have come to their attention. No formal action will be taken. A board member may request that an item be placed for consideration at a future board meeting. A board member who would like to make a comment?
Sure.
Thank you.
So with the repair costs, stuff like that, is the golf course starting to ramp up using any water or moving forward on any of the golf course?
Because it's owned by a private party, I hesitate to comment on what exactly his status is at this time. But I know that he is trying to prepare to do a public meeting soon. He understands that the community is anxious and they want to know what's going on. I will tell you, I think I'm okay with disclosing that there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of design and permitting going on, but there are some struggles with regards to water that he's trying to work through.
The last time they gave us an update, which has been several months ago, I remember him saying that irrigation was one of the things they were working on.
Okay. Would this pump be something that he would end up using?
No.
Not this one? Okay.
No, and in reality, the CSD does not supply the golf course with any water at all at this time.
Okay.
They had an agreement in the past with Tehachapi Cummings tying into some tertiary water that was coming from the prison.
Okay.
So the CSD did not supply the golf course with water in the last several years that it was open. So. Any other?
Yeah, something quick. Asking for a resident, what is the procedure if you are bitten or attacked by a dog?
Call animal control at the county.
So you don't go to the police, you go straight to animal control?
Yes. So technically, I know in the past that our police department has, and I would encourage you to propose this question again at the next board meeting when Chief is present. Hopefully, Chief will be present. I did not ask him to be here tonight because of the agenda items didn't really pertain to him. But traditionally, I believe that the Stallion Springs Community Services District Police Department has gone above and beyond their scope of regular workload and have tried to accommodate some animal control calls because their response times are so lengthy. Certainly, if there is an emergency, there are injuries, threats to life, things like that, that definitely warrants a 911 call. But routine issues with dogs getting out, barking, things like that, we have to defer to animal control. We don't have the manpower to continue with those calls.
Thank you.
Okay, any other comments or questions from the board? All right, then we need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Third. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No, any nays? Motion carried. Thank you. Meeting